Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I started my 2023 goal planning, so I wanted to kind of show you how I got started with that. And then as I make additions to it and kind of finalize it, I'll do another video. So first of all, here was my 2022 goals. I broke them out into about 12 categories, and that was just honestly what was on the page. But this year I decided to go with less categories, which you'll see when I show that. So I had a separate notebook where I was taking notes and kind of brainstorming about what I wanted my goals to be. And when I was doing that, I also took a look at this year, 2022, to see if I accomplished those goals, if it was something that I still wanted to work on, or if I wanted to change some of those goals and put in different ones. So these were the categories that I came up with for 2023. They were health and fitness, work, spirituality, home, family, side hustles, creativity, and garden. And then for each of those categories, I started to just write bullet points of what some different ideas were for goals. And then in this video, I decided to start copying those different categories into the sheets that I created for 2023. So here are those sheets. I'm glad I decided to go with Happy Planner filler paper this year because the paper weight is a little bit heavier. Even though the tie-dye paper was really pretty, the paper quality was not very good, so it wasn't, as nice to write on. This paper here was a little bit thicker, and I already used some washi tape to section it out into the number of sections that I wanted. So for each section, I usually just write a header, and then I pick out a couple of stickers that will go with the theme of the category. And with these sheets, some of the boxes are bigger and some of the boxes are smaller, so I kind of went with how many goals I would have in those categories or how important those categories were going to be. So for the health and fitness one, I decided to pull a sticker from one of my health and fitness books. I settled on the Healthy Hero accessory book. Lots of cute quotes in there. So this one that I went with says, I believe, make yourself a priority. And since that is going to be one of my bigger goals this year, I went with one of the bigger boxes. Last year, I had a couple different health and fitness goals, and I did actually do them. So I'm really excited for this year to see how much further I can take it and how much improvement I can do in that category. And actually, I want to pause here for a moment and talk about goal setting and just a tip from me. I know that there's a lot of talk out there or a lot of advice that says your goals should be measurable and specific and realistic and all of those sort of things. My personal opinion and what I have found over the last couple of years is to do the exact opposite. Just make them kind of more general and kind of more aspirational. And the more that I've done that, the more I've been able to achieve because then it's more on my own terms and what's important to me. So, just for an example, last year my health and fitness goals were to stick to a weekly fitness plan, meal plan breakfast and lunch, and then to meal plan dinner on Sundays. So, for the most part, I did that stuff the majority of the time. See, there was no specific sort of parameter or number that I had to hit, and that kind of worked out better for me. My next category, I decided to go with home. And so I, of course, went to my homebody sticker book. I have three. I have the regular homebody stickers. I have the big ones, which are pretty much the same. And then I have the seasons ones. I kind of just wanted to flip through my season ones just to take a peek and see what was in there. But ultimately, I decided to go with one from my regular homebody sticker book. And of course, it's super cute and just says home sweet home. So now I'm going to actually just fill in some of those headings to the different categories so that I can start to get started on the actual writing portion of this assignment. I'm pulling colors from the stickers as far as what color I want to write the headline in. Normally, I really try to keep my handwriting super nice for this, and I think I did a pretty good job. But I wish I had been a little bit nicer for some of the other categories. And the last two categories for this page were spirituality and work or career. So I picked out the stickers for those and got the headlines written in. And now I have the categories for that page, and then I can begin to sort of narrow down what my goals are for those sections, and I'll be able to add them in, which of course we'll do in the next video. And my next category is, of course, gardening. Even though it got a small box, it'll definitely be a really important part of my year. I'm just not sure how many actual gardening goals I might have. I didn't achieve a good number of my gardening goals for 2022. You know, garden's kind of unpredictable, and I wasn't able to figure out everything that I was trying to do. So I might repurpose or reuse some of those goals from last year, but I probably will also come up with some different ones as well. And then after that gardening one is next creativity. I do a lot of art projects. I really like to paint, scrapbook, and other little DIY type of artistic projects. So I've got a category for that where I'll be able to write if there's specific things that I want to do, and also anything just related to my general sort of creativity. And then the next one is family. So again, just because it's a smaller box doesn't mean it's less important. It just means that there might not be a ton of written goals in that area. I got a new sticker book that I'm using for the sticker from that one, so I'm super excited about that sticker book. And I was able to find a cute one in there, although it did kind of take me a little while. And then last category for today is what I'm calling side hustles. Not really sure. It's kind of just a catch-all thing for different things that I might do financially over the next year to try to bring in a little bit of extra money doing things that I enjoy. So I just kind of called it side hustles. So that was the first steps of my goal planning process. I left the last two categories blank because I know that over the next couple of weeks, I'll kind of settle on what I want those categories to be, and I might change my mind between now and then. So I'm just leaving them open so that I can choose what I want to go there and give myself a little bit more time to think about what's going to be most important for me next year. Hope this video was helpful for you. I'd love to hear about what your goals are for next year, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Look around you. It's a beautiful life.